Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to do a chat with me / weekly check-in. So we'll get to a little bit of everything in the process, but so today is a work day for me, and so I am editing and posting videos and filming videos, as well as working on some things in the shop. And I feel like I'm in the wrong month because I am. So I'm trying to get all that stuff done and caught up. This past week has been, this week rather, has been a bit of a, it's been a bit much actually. We've been doing quite a bit, and August 19th. Now I do have some things that I spent on the 12th, but I'm going to count them in this week because I done did my weekly check-in up here. I also had to take money out of one of my sinking funds this week too, but I'll get into all that as we go through the chat. Let me turn the music off so I can concentrate a little bit more. So my focus is not with me very well today, so bear with me while I get through this. It's nothing super bad or anything like that. It's just we've had a lot happen this week and last week. And I try not to get into a whole lot of that on here because I want to keep my channel nice and upbeat and just not bring, you know, that kind of stuff into my channel. However, it has affected my channel this week, so I feel like I owe y'all an explanation as to why I wasn't present, I guess, this week. So last Monday, hubby hurt his back, and he's been nursing his back all last week, and I finally got him talked in. Saturday was my breaking point. I finally got him talked into going into the doctor, and I ended up having to take him to the ER because the doctor could only see walk-ins, and at the doctor that we go to, walk-ins, you could be there hours before they actually see you. So he was in too much pain for that, so I took him to the ER so he could get seen quicker. And then the next day we had a doctor's appointment, so I took him into the doctor's appointment as well. But anyway, we both had a doctor's appointment Tuesday. But anyway, back to Saturday. He thought I was asleep, and he tried to get up to go to the restroom, and it took him, I'd say, a good 20 minutes just to get not even 10 feet from our bed to the bathroom and back. So that was heartbreaking for me. And if you have back pains or your back goes out, then you know what I'm talking about. It's just absolutely incredibly painful and agonizing, as well as it is for your loved ones who have to sit there and watch you go through that pain. It's absolutely, there's nothing you can do, and it's just heartbreaking to watch. And so I told him if he wasn't any better by Monday, I was taking him into the ER. Well, he was in so much pain at that point. He said, "Are you sure you don't mind taking me into the doctor?" "Yeah, I don't mind taking you into the doctor. We're going to go to the doctor." So we went to the doctor, and we spent all day, even going to the ER, it still took us all day to get everything done. So I'm going to need my red pen. I know this for sure. So we went to the doctor, and they prescribed him some medications, the muscle relaxers, to help get it to loosen up so he could move, because he couldn't even stand up straight. He had to hold on to anything and everything. So Saturday was our anniversary and we were supposed to go out. Obviously that did not happen. However, I did have to take my son into town. So while I went into town, I picked up a walker so that we could, when my back goes out as well as when his back goes out, we have something to hold on to and we don't have to search all over the place for a handhold to get from one place to another. And then I went ahead and went to Arby's, and my son actually paid for our dinner, and which was very sweet of him. He did not have to. I argued with him actually on that because I was going to pay for that. That was our anniversary dinner. And he said, no, I've got it. So he paid for it. So he paid for that. I didn't have to pay for the eat out on the 12th. But I had to pay for the walker, and I had to get a little bit of groceries for here at the house and stuff like that. So I had to put gas in the car, which my son pumped for me. And I had to take him around to do all his stuff, get his groceries and stuff for his next week. He works out of town, so I help him with that so he can stretch his money a little further. And so we got all that stuff done, got back, and we ate our dinner and everything was fine-ish. He was still in pain, but, you know, Sunday he was still in pain. That night is when he asked me if I minded taking him into the doctor the next day, which was Monday. And of course I told him absolutely not. I don't mind it one bit at all. I said it was either I was taking you kicking and screaming or I was taking you willingly. Either way you were going. So I got him in there, and they did what they had to do, gave him his prescription, had to go out to Walmart, and my daughter wanted to get a little bit of clothes. So while we were there getting his medication, and I had to wait for it to be filled, so we went ahead and utilized that time to get Sammy some clothes. And so we did that, and then Tuesday we hubby and I had our doctor's appointment. So I tried to work a little bit. I got a couple shirts designed for the shop and got them posted in the shop, and then so you'll be seeing that on the What's New Monday, this coming Monday coming up. But I got that stuff done. 26, 28 plus 1, 32. Spent $27.60. Which means I am over $7.52, $20.08. Where was I? Oh, anyway, we went to the doctor's appointment, and we both had to be seen, so we got all that stuff done. Didn't spend anything in necessities. So we still have $11.71. Pets, I did spend some money on pets. I did spend some money on pets yesterday. Oh, about their food. So how much was that after taxes? $14.97 times 6% plus $14.97. $15.87. He had to be put on another medication, and so I spent $15.87 for pets. 43.18 minus 15.87. 27.31 left. he was put on another medication, and I was put on some medication. And then, so I had to go back to Walmart. But I waited a day because our doctor's office and Walmart's pharmacy does not get along very well, apparently, because it takes forever for them to actually get our prescriptions and get them filled. So I just give them an extra day because I don't feel like sitting there arguing with them and getting that stuff done. Plus, his refills was also due, so I just figured two birds, one stone, right? So, as you can see, I had to get some medical supplies. So, where is my allowance? There it is. I used a lot of my allowance for medical supplies. I also had to take some money from I'm going to put 0 here because I don't have anything left from the allowance. So I also had to take money out of our vacation fund, so I depleted that to get necessities and to help him, and then also medicines. His new medicine cost a little bit of money, as well as mine did, so our insurance only covered so much of it. I had to cover the rest of it. So I needed extra money for all of that, and I only had $10 in medical, so I had to have some more money. But I mean, that's okay. It's, you know, this was supposed to be back up here in gas, and that, I don't remember what that goes to, but this is gas money. I just crammed money in here wherever I found a space for it. I didn't even pay attention to it this week. What was this for? 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 was left over. I don't know. I'm going to put it in necessities until I figure out where it goes. I don't know. It's probably the change left over from everything I spent. As we know, if you've been with me for a little bit, you know the necessities envelope is actually my allowance envelope. So I know that's not my leftover allowance. It has to be what I pulled out of the sinking funds change, because I don't have any allowance left. I do have the $10 left in gas and the $5 mystery money from something. I don't know what it is for. I don't know. I do have some receipts and I'm going to put a picture here of my code for Fetch. If you are looking, and I know that it is available in the US, I don't know if it's available in any other countries, just check your app store and see if it's available, but it is called Fetch, and you just scan a picture of any and all receipts and you will get anywhere from 25 points up. And if you sign up using my code right now, they are offering, as of today, the time of the recording, they are offering 700 points to sign up using my code. So that's free points. Once you scan your first receipt, you would receive the extra points. But on a regular basis, you still get points, and I would still get points even if that isn't going on at the time that you sign up for it. It's a completely free app to use, and you can use the points. They add up, and you can cash them in for gift cards for a multitude of different places, whether it's a gas station, a grocery store, a restaurant, different places like that. Amazon, I think, is one of the options for gift cards. So you have a ton of different gift card options to cash in for, and then that is free money, because you're already spending the money anyway, right? That is free money from those points that you would receive on gift cards to use towards whatever you want to use them for. So I will leave that link here, and it is always down below in my description as well. We do have some coins today. I don't know how much. I just jammed them all in here. So that is all for our wallet. So let me pull out the coin pages so we can get tracking with those. Okay, I will put a little bit of music over this portion of it so that it'll go a little faster, and then I'll be right back to talk a little bit more.
You know I met you in the dark, it was a Saturday night. Remember seeing you just dancing in the middle of the crowd. There was something about you, cause you got stuck in my mind. Stuck in my mind, stuck in my mind. I thought I'd give it a go and I started talking to you. I don't know what I said, but the next thing I knew is that I held you in my arms and you asked what we should do. What should we do? What should we do? I said you can do what you want to with me, yeah, I won't mind. As long as you stay with me, I'm alright. I wanna hold ya. I wanna hold ya. You got those red lips, blue eyes, black skinny jeans. In every room you walk into, you're always setting the scene. I wanna hold ya, hold ya. We went out of the club and we started walking the streets, and then we stopped for a while and you said you wanna kiss me. I remember thinking, is this really happening? Happening, happening. I never thought I'd meet someone so beautiful. I couldn't quite believe it, it was magical. Just kissing under streetlights on our way back home. Our way back home, our way back home. I said you can do what you want to with me, yeah, I won't mind. As long as you stay with me, I'm alright. I wanna hold ya. Baby, I've been falling for ya. I wanna hold ya. Baby, I've been falling for ya.
Okay, so I had a total of $2.60 that I put in the jar. $2 in quarters, 50 cents in dimes, 5 cents in nickels, and 5 cents in pennies. So that's not too bad. Now we're going to jump up front here. I went too far. Okay, I thought that looked weird. Okay, so I used, on a vacation, $30. So I have 0 left in there. But I have everything left everywhere else. So, car registration, I still have $10. I made change for my son. So I have $150 in here instead of the 20s and the 10. Just made it easier to condense it that way. And he needed the littler bills. So that worked out for both of us. Nothing in new car. I have nothing left in vacation, and I still have the $10 in vet. We have nothing left in anniversary. We still have the $10 in birthdays. Car maintenance, we still have the $20. We have nothing left in Christmas. If you watched my last weekly check-in, you seen me take where I took money out for our not vacation, our anniversary. Well, that got spent, but not on our anniversary. So I still have to do all of that stuff, but it's just going to have to wait until next month now. Home, I still have $10, and my medical fund here, I still have the $4. Self-care still has $5, Sam still has $5, and trash still has $30. So everything else is the same. I just took money out of our vacation fund to help with all of that. So I did make some payments. Bear with me just a second so that I can get those numbers. Okay, so I made our car payment. It was $348 and 36 cents. And then the Affirm payment was $25.84. Car gas isn't finished yet. Internet has not posted yet. I'm not done this month yet for groceries, necessities, or pets. Online hasn't finished yet. Medical, I did spend medical. But the month's not over with yet, so I'm not going to put actual numbers in here until I get that amount done. And then mine, I'm going to go ahead and put the whole 30 in there because I did spend it all, even if it wasn't all for me. So there's that. And then for this check-in, I spent money there. I did a no spend here. I spent money here. I spent money here. I spent money here. This was a no spend. Today is a no spend. And tomorrow will be a no spend. Because we're not going anywhere. So, a little bit more on the spending than I wanted to do this week. Wednesday, I was still feeling a little yucky. So after I got done with work, we went for McDonald's. Hence the reason the other eat out money. So it's okay though. Every once in a while, it's okay. So that is our weekly check-in and chit-chat. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a great big huge thumbs up. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for taking time out of your day to watch my video. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.